All right. Sorry about that, yo. Let's go.
Man at first with one gone. William DeJesus now at the plate.
The third baseman, William DeJesus.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's going to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And a foul ball third base side. Tying run is at first here in the finale of this 4-game set. Close one doesn't get the call. 1-2 to count.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck.
One down. William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Fires over to Hoskins. And there's 2 away. Jackson Chourio getting ready to hit. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Now the throw to first on the run. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the inning, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, William DeJesus. Ripped on a line. And there's one away.
Clearly ready to hit right there.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. In now for the Reds, William DeJesus.
Well, these Reds definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. And another thing that stands out specifically is that they haven't been able to lay off the first pitch. 9 first pitch outs in this game, so it's been costly for them.
Man at second with one away. William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. And the first pitch misses. For ball 1. Tying run at the plate. Falling behind 2-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Adames the throw to first. And they're down to their last out.
That's a huge defensive play.
6-5 the final. Two outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, William DeJesus. And a foul ball. Hannon, 23 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2022. On the ground, right side. Slides for the stop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Base is empty, one away. Now it's the power speed combo. William DeJesus rolled out to second in his first at bat. Liner caught at second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter.
Here on the south side, bottom four, and here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. That's to third. In plenty of time to first, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
He's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air.
Go ahead run on base. Here's a big power threat. William DeJesus. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Run comes in from second. It's 3-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Over to Lopez, one. On the ball, two. One out. Runner at second. William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. First pitch misses.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That's down and in.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one is absolutely belted. Robert going back. That's down. One hops off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they lead by 3. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And the pitch. Lopez. The throw to first, and Guerrero is set down.
Now batting.
Runner at third, 2 gone. Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. 2 outs. Popped up. Jolks in position. Hauls it in to end the inning. So digging in, William DeJesus. Line drive. Base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. He's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 on with 2 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the next to hit for the Reds. Pop up here, third base side. Has a beat on it. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. Our final score here, 9-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds.
Third baseman, William DeJesus.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Wastes no time there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Runner takes off, gets under it and pops it up. Amaya under this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Man at first and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. William DeJesus. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Now a screamer into the outfield. Deloach hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now William DeJesus, 1 for 2. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. That one felt good, and they add a couple more. It's 8-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Back here on the south side, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, William DeJesus. The line to kick the pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball.
Amaya, there's one. On to first, double play.
Great job by the shortstop right there.
In now for the Reds, William DeJesus. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and the lead continues to grow. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
1 away, runners at 2nd and 3rd. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that'll load the bases.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Pitcher might want to go talk to him.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit. 2 outs. A bunt, and it's popped up. Fires to first on the run. That ends the inning and stops things. William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And that one wrapped foul. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs.
When you win by 7 runs, it's a real encouraging game all the way around. The hitters feel good about what they did in this one.
Base is empty with 2 away. William DeJesus will hit next.
DeJesus.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Runner takes off in the air, right field. Colas sizes this one up, and that'll do it. So 2 down. Corey Julks steps to the plate for the White Sox. The 0-2. On the ground to third. Slings to first, and that is that. Next for Cincinnati, William DeJesus.
The third baseman, William DeJesus.
Hammer, base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner on the go. Moving under it. And that is that. Reds leave one. So up next, William DeJesus. He's a guy who does it all.
DeJesus.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
All over that one right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now a chance to maybe get creative on off.
Runner on the go. Swung on. Popped up on the infield. He's under it. Squeezes it. And there are 2 outs.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And now he steps off the rubber, and they tag him out. Make it 6. 1 out, runner at second. And next to hit for the Sox, Corey Julks. The tying run at the plate. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the
William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Vaughn sizing this one up. Nabs it. That's out number 2.
good hard fastball.
And your final 3-1. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, William DeJesus.
William DeJesus.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. DeJesus goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting third in the lineup, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Check swing, he held up, and that is ball one. In the air out towards right center. On the move to the alley. And that's the third out. William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side. And he can't come up with it. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball. One down. In now for the Reds, William DeJesus. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. He will score, and they take the lead. 3-2.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here goes the runner. In the air, right field. Settles under it. Calls it in, 2 away. Two outs, runner at first. And here is Ellie De La Cruz. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So 2 down. Now the third baseman, William DeJesus. 1 for 3. Outside.
No,
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Right side. Drifts towards it. And that is that. Mitch Garver up to hit here. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground to short. Whips it across. 2 out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine.
And your final 4-2.
All right, come on, yo. Let's do this. All right.
So digging in, William DeJesus. DeJesus in his rookie season, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's been on a fantastic run at the plate, hitting over 450 in his last 10 games. 2 outs, base is empty. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Righty delivers. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And that extends the inning. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The pitch. Runner on the move. On the ground to the left. Zips it to first. That ends the frame. 2 on with 1 out. Next for Cincinnati, William DeJesus. Out towards right center field. Robles gets under it. He's got it. Runner tags from 3rd. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they lead by 2.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from 3rd.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 7-3.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, William DeJesus. Santos back to work. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on the go. Line to left. Canzone grabs it on the run. And he takes it himself for the out.
Trailing by 4 runs can be pretty tough, especially when there's good pitching on the other side. But these players just kept fighting.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, William
The
DeJesus.
third baseman, William DeJesus.
Laced down the line, and now maybe extra bases. And now it gets into the corner. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Tag, and he's out at the plate. But 1 run is in to score. 1 out. Runner at second. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate. And he deals. Fly ball center field. Long run. Nice grab. And there's 2 down. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
And he walked him.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That's the third. Rojas. They get the force. That ends the inning. And back at T-Mobile Park, on to the third inning. Here's some real power at the plate. William DeJesus. Castillo back to work. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first, and a quick out, number 1. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. And a pitch. And he lays down a bunt. Picks it up with a bare hand over to first. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
So digging in, William DeJesus. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. And that one in the air center field. Rodriguez under it. And that'll do it. 1 gone, runner at first. Stepping in, the long ball threat, William DeJesus. 1 for 3. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Around third. He scores. It's 5-0. He's in there. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner at third with one gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. the next to hit for the Reds. And a ball and 2 strikes. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And that's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. This one in the air right field. Robles moving under this one. And that is that. They put 2 on the. So 2 away with nobody on. At the plate, Josh Rojas. That one down the line. What a play. Inning over. Mariners are down in order. It's 5. Man at second here with 2 away. William DeJesus the next to hit for the Reds.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rosario around third. He'll score easily. And it's an 8-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Outside, and that is ball 4. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. And a pitch. In the air on the infield. Under it is Justin Turner to make the catch. And that. William DeJesus the next to hit for the Reds. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. On the ground. Now a jump throw. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. 1 error in the inning. And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding
Bear with me for a few minutes, all right, guys? All right. Sorry about that, y'all.
Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the
The
power
third
speed
baseman,
combo. William DeJesus. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. Cueto, more than 100 career wins on the mound. He joined the team as a free agent. 2 down, nobody on. And that's down and away.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Well struck left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. William DeJesus getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that's too high. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit. Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
This one in the air. Rendon makes the play, and that is that. So William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 2. There's the strike. Rosario over at second, 1 down. In the air, right side. Adele moves under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Anthony Rendon. Softly hit to third. Throws to first in time. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact. Little slow grounder to get the out.
Trying to bunt his way on. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Well, Singy, that was man at first with 1 gone. William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 3. That's hard hit on the line. Pilar makes the play. 2 down. Man at first. Next for Cincinnati, William DeJesus. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one missing low.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And the righty deals. On the ground, could be 2. Rendon to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Runner at first with 2 away. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Throw to second, out there, and that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into.
And your final 10. Two outs, nobody on. William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. DeJesus in his rookie season, only 18 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here comes a 3-2. Left field, way back there. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. DeJesus coming home. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
So the batting order turns over, and now the center fielder, Kevin Pillar. 2-2 now. Bounce to third. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, William DeJesus. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swinging a drive, deep right field. Adele going back to the warning track, makes the catch.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
So up next, Taylor Ward. Kicks and fires. On the ground to third. They take the force out, and the inning is over. Angel. Back here in Cincinnati. Well, we go bottom 6. In now for the Reds, William DeJesus. And here it comes. In the air out to center, under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Really nice job to get your...
Here's Kevin Pillar.
Kevin Pillar.
Trying to move him over here. Fires over to Guerrero. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
Well, just doing his part right there.
William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball. Pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. And it's gone. A shot to the opposite field. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees. This was by no means an offensive outburst. Only 4 hits the entire game, but good teams find a way to win.
William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds.
Batting third, the third baseman, William DeJesus.
Bounce to the right side. To first, two gone. Here's the second baseman. That's to third, DeJesus. Sends it across to first, third out. Man in scoring position with two away. Next for Cincinnati, William DeJesus. Rounded out his first time up. Out to center. Pilar makes the catch, and that ends the inning. One out, base is empty. And next for the Angels, Joe Adell. Ripped to third. Throws across the diamond, two away.
The batter, the first baseman, Nolan Shania.
Two outs, runner at first. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, William DeJesus. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. Two on and two out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Way out front for strike two.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Bounce to the left side. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout getting this far down to the order. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports, too. Here's a high chopper. Tosses to first, out to escape a bases loaded. Here's Kevin Pilar. Zach bunt towards third. DeJesus. Quick feed to second for one. Over to first, safe.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have.
First and second, two down. In now for the Reds, William DeJesus. 1 for 3. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball.
Go ahead run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. That one is upstairs. should be extra bases. Fraley headed for the plate. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 5-3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So, runner at second, 2 down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Ends the inning after. Now the third baseman, William DeJesus. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells.
Runner takes off, and he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So 5 runs in the inning as they back.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same.
So 2 down. William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it is gone. A gigantic blast. His 9th homer of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's the third baseman, William DeJesus. He's already homered in this game. High in the air, out to right. Castellanos settles under it and makes the catch. And there are 2 down. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Brandon Marsh. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Well, 1-run game. Here's a big power threat. William DeJesus. He's already homered here in this one. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The 1-1. Ripped to short. Fires across the diamond. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, William DeJesus. And the pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Now a fly ball to right center. Sizes this one up, and there's 1 down. And your final 4 One down.
Batting third,
William
the third
DeJesus,
baseman.
the next to hit for the Reds.
DeJesus.
Swing and a miss. DeJesus getting to start at third, hitting third in the lineup, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. The pitch. Hard ground ball, paced now. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
2 on, 2 outs, and they're all loaded up.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge. So 2 down. Now it's the power speed combo. William DeJesus. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
In the air, out towards left center. And that's the inning. So the Philly batting order turns over. And the batter now, Trey Turner. The 2-1. Bounced out to short. Nice grab. Throw to first and save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Man at first, and now it's Alec Bohm.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short.
Turner runs. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia as the lead remains. William DeJesus, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 2.
William DeJesus.
That's in there. 0-1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Base is empty, 1 away here in the second game of the series. And 1-2.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. It's 3-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
We head to the bottom of the ninth and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. William
The
DeJesus.
third baseman.
The pitch.
DeJesus.
Bounced up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. No play. That's an infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. At the belt and fires. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. No throw, safe at second. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Man at second here with 2 away. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Kirkering is just 1 strike away. Got him. And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close. 7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying. Here's the rookie third baseman, William DeJesus. Walker, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Hard hit left side. That's the third out, inning over. So digging in, William DeJesus. Grounded out his first time. Now that's smacked to right center. He's got it, and that is the inning. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. William DeJesus, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one hammered Rojas. Going back. Just missed it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Back to the top of the lineup, Trey Turner now at the plate. 1 down, base is empty. And he drops it down the third baseline. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there. Now stepping in, the long ball threat, William DeJesus. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first in time.
Now batting.
Next for Cincinnati, William DeJesus. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. That one ripped right center field. And it hits the fence. DeJesus into second, and he's got a double.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
In the air, right field. Castellanos tracks it down for the out.
When you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect.
I'll be back, y'all.